101 course is about Google Docs. So Google Docs is the equivalent to Microsoft Word. However, it is accessible online and available to everyone. You are able to do most of the same features that you can do in Microsoft Word or other third-party Word-like softwares. So let's go ahead and get started. So you'll see that at the top, when we open Google Docs, we have multiple options. We can create a blank document, and then we also have some templates. So we have a project proposal, multiple project proposals actually, meeting notes, a brochure, newsletter, business letter. And you also see we have the test document that we created earlier in Google Drive. So yes, keep in mind anything you create in Google Drive, you will see in the actual app. So in this case, it's Google Docs. What we're going to do is just simply create a new blank document. Keep in mind, this is just the intro video. If you would like to know more advanced features of Google Docs, I suggest, looking on YouTube. You can also additionally just play around and get experience. So let's dismiss this tip that is coming up over here. And you'll see it automatically has a few features here: meeting notes, email draft, and more. Keep in mind, Google Workspace integrates with, all the other apps, and so they make it super easy. Meeting notes literally can be added to calendar events so that you can have whatever materials you need for the meeting directly within the calendar listing. We will probably talk about that more in the Google Calendar module. But right now I just want to show, the basics. So here we have, like I was saying earlier, it's pretty similar to Word. If you want to change the document name, you'll double tap the top left where it says Untitled Document. So Test Document 2, since we already have a Test Document 1. You can, I am making lots of typos today. We'll just call it meeting notes just because we were just talking about that. So we can center that. Normal text, you can apply preset styles for like the titles, subtitle, heading. Keep in mind you do need to set this up with the fonts that you prefer. You'll see additional options will pop up. So say you make this title and you plan to share this document with your team. You can make a comment that says, questionable title, please provide suggestions, or whatever you may want to put here. You can make it bold, italic, underline, change the text color, highlight. That's all up here. If you want to add a link, comments, we just talked about that, but this is another way to do that. Insert images, all the alignment and formatting. And then of course we have our other menu options. So like you can insert a table. Google Docs allows for the building blocks for creating documents a little easier. So you can see here, we have the meeting notes, email draft, calendar event draft, code block. So we talked about some of these earlier. Product roadmap, review tracker, project assets, launch content tracker. And then there's a new feature that you can do with custom building blocks. Make sure to check this out a little bit more in your free time. So the other thing that I want to touch on quickly in this intro to Google Docs video is, so you can view the document in different ways. So we have the editing, suggesting, and then just viewing option. You can remove that it so it doesn't show everything. And then lastly, one thing that we can do here is share the document, of course. So this is going to be the same as I showed you earlier, as well as with all of the other Google Workspace apps in terms of sharing. It's all pretty similar. I'm not going to actually share this with anyone, so we'll go ahead and hit done. And the last thing, I said that was the last thing, but another thing I do want to mention is within this Google document, you can start a Google Meet meeting so that you can discuss, anything that is happening on this document, or maybe these are actually the meeting notes and you need to talk about what is listed out. So, hope this is helpful.